The St. Lucia National Students' Council is sounding the alarm on the implications of further delay in the resumption of face-to-face classes. The post-election spike in COVID-19 cases has led the government, through the Ministry of Education, to postpone the reopening of school initially scheduled for the 6th of September. This was done in order to protect the school population from the virus. The acting president of the St. Lucia National Schools Council, Alan Plant, says students from disadvantaged backgrounds are being further set back by the virtual learning mode.
You have where students can't afford proper internet, you have students who can't afford a device. So we're really on the backs of the government now. You need to understand that this is the first academic year where students are starting online, and how mentally and emotionally moving that might be for students, especially coming out of an academic year with no device and going into a new one with no device again. You have a child which is seriously disadvantaged when it comes to that.
Plant appeals to the government to work towards bridging the gap between students who have devices and internet access and those who do not.
With this switch back to online learning, it is prudent that we take the necessary steps to continue closing this digital divide and making questions accessible to all. After all, education is a right and not a privilege.
The COVID-19 pandemic has been very disruptive of schools, forcing them to move away from in-person classes. But for the students from the poorer backgrounds who have neither devices nor internet access, or in some cases lacking both devices and internet access, virtual learning means being away from formal schooling, setting the clock back on the many years of progress made in the provision of education, effectively shutting the school door on those in this disadvantaged group. Stanley Lucian for the HGS News Force.